Alright, so one of the things that people sometimes find a little quirky, but I always really enjoy, is catching a movie when I'm traveling. And I know sometimes it's like, oh, you know, you gotta spend all your time walking around doing everything. But it's actually a great insight into the local culture. So here in Bangkok, the theaters are spectacular. And in the last couple days, we've actually ended up catching 2 films. So we saw one, which was Star Trek, in 4DX, and that's rumble seats and everything moving around, and it's spraying water and flashing lights and smoke and everything else. Crazy, cool, super modern. And then some friends recommended this other theater, which I think was probably an old,
Yeah, it looks like an old opera theater maybe, the Scala. I don't know what it was in the beginning, but it's got a stage in the front, and then they put the movie theater screen up down in the sides. But you enter through like the main hallway, and then you go through where the ushers would be, and there are ushers inside with flashlights that lead you down into your seat and seat you, and then the movie experience starts.
Old school popcorn, ushers, the seats were super plush, super comfortable.
Yeah, it was great.
You can see, maybe, let me try and refocus this, there is a chandelier behind us.
Yeah.
And so this is the entry into the theater. And it's really cool. And then one of the other things is with the Thai movies, you actually stand and there is a tribute to the royal family and the king at the very beginning. So that's a little different than the States. And then you watch the movie, and of course it's subtitled, so never have any issues. But that was fantastic, huh?
Yeah, it's in English and subtitles are in Thai.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
also what Alex was talking about, catching a movie when you're out abroad, you know, it does seem a little quirky. It seems kind of funny. It's like, oh, you're there to travel, but sometimes you just got to take a couple hours to sit down in air conditioning, you know, reabsorb a little American culture or whatever kind of movie you're going to see. It's just a good recharge moment, not only to observe locals and the local customs and to see different advertisements, but also just to sit down and take some moment to yourself, just kind of mindless entertainment.
And I mean, I think we were out of the entire theater. I think there were really we were the only foreigners, maybe one other girl that we saw. So I mean, it's a great immersive experience, and then it's so cool. Sometimes I remember in Greece they're doing intermission still, and I don't know, it's fantastic. I always love it and have a great time. So, cinema experience, out.
Check.